Let's see how well this is going through. I gotta wait till we actually go live on Twitcheroony. Oh, it looks like it's starting. Oh my goodness, here we go. Oh, there it is. Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? This is Evan Rogers. We're gonna do some exciting translation Rooney. Before we begin, I bet you wish that you could go to my website and be awesome. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Anyway, check out my website. It's got links to me on YouTube. It's got links to me on Twitch, which you don't need because you're watching it here. We got links to Quizlet, me on Facebook, me on Twitter. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Not know what that is. Yeah, I bet. All right. So, also, it's got links to let you donate to me, which would be awesome. Please donate to me. We got 8 patrons. And I personally message each one of you as soon as you get done. And I'm going to be updating these rewards soon enough. With time. That being said, let's keep on going. On the website, you can do things like check out all the Skyrim videos. I guess I got to put up the reboot videos soon. But anyway, that's not a huge deal. We got JLPT practice. You can practice your JLPT N5. Individual grammar lessons. Learn some grammary-dammery things. And stuff like that. Just lots of random stuff that you can look up. If you go to lessons, we got in order things that you can do. Hiragana, katakana, lesson. Which is super excitoru. Alright, so on the YouTube, there's all my videos that you can watch. It's pretty cool. Woo, lots of videos. Super excitoru. Alright, next we got Quizlet. On Quizlet, join the class. Check out Evan G. Rogers. I don't know if this is where you join the class or not, because this is just what it looks like for me. This might be like my page. But if you go here, what am I? Evan G. Rogers. If you go Evan G. Rogers and you click on it, it should bring you to that. Click on that. Click on my name up here. And yeah, it should take you to this. So join my class, Evansy's Japanese. On here, it'll show you all the Evansy's Japanese related cards that we're doing. And you can go on here and do things like study your hiragana 10-10s. Which, oh, how'd you read that? That is Buta. Oh, Buta, pig, and it tells you. Woo. Poiste. Oh, poiste is a littering. Yeah, okay. So, lots of flashcards you can use. Evan's Easy Japanese online. That's all my friend stuff. I need to get onto my actual this thing. Here, you can get on here and get most messages when I go live. I'll post on there. It'll be super exciting. Twitch, same thing. I'll let you know when I'm going live on Twitch. Looks like I only have 4 followers. That being said, we got this website, which will tell us. Oh, I should probably get up that giant blank sheet of paper. Translating with Evan. Oh, I'm already in Evan's Japanese. Oh, okay, giant blank sheet. Great. There we go. Perfect. Now we can work on some translations. Whee! All right, slam this over here. This one isn't as exciting as the last one, because the last one was an iconic one. But I figured, hey, might as well do some Skyrim. This will be Ulfric and what's this dude's name? I forget what his name is, but they're going to be talking about stuff. Let's go ahead and take a listen. Soudana Tomoyo. Not in Japanese right now. Soudana Tomoyo. Ding ding. Ding, ding. There we go, Tomo. Okay, so if you didn't know how to read this one, you can do this thing on this gshow.org website. Hit on that guy and then look up. What's this guy on the left? You see it's like a 1-2 with a 1-2-3. So there should be like a 1-2-3 guy right there. Kind of like, not quite enough like him. Let's see. No. Jeez, I forget what radical that might be. What, 1, 2, 3? Probably just something like I want to say that one, but I know that's not it. So, geez, yeah, some of these are tricky to look up. I forget what the main radical is for this guy. 1, 2. It's probably a 2-stroker that just goes all the way down. Something like, oh, there we go. That guy's on the bottom. Then look, 2 more. So there's 2 additional strokes on top of that. You can probably hit this guy to bring it up even more. Yeah, I see how there's the big crossbar right there. There's a big crossbar. And then there's this guy, looks like a katakana nu. Click on him. Boom, you get that. Hit it. And it tells you what it means. It is a Tomo, a friend, a comrade. And I should be making Quizlets for this. What am I doing? I'm dropping the ball. How are we all doing today? Hi, Warbiz. Glad you could catch me. You were the guy who kept telling me, I wish I could be there. Ulfric talking to guy I forget the name of. Alright, great. That's a very classy title for a Quizlet card, I hope. Alright, so Tomo. Tomo. Jam these guys into here. Tomo. Jam these guys into parentheses. Tomo. And we get friend. Comrade. Etc., etc., etc. So, Tomoyo. So that's probably so, isn't it? Top friend. Then we have Oshite kure Garumaru. Oh, that's right, Garumaru. Talking to, what's his name in the real game? Galmur? Galmar? Oh, that's close enough.
Oshite kure Garumaru.
The audio is really bad. I gotta get a better mic. In fact, I'm actually buying a better mic. Now that I got people who are donating to me $40 a month or whatever it ends up being, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna buy a better microphone so we don't get a bit loud hissing. Hopefully it'll work. If it doesn't, I could always return it and keep trying until I get a better one. So thanks to all my Patreon donors. You guys are getting me a new mic that'll make the audio a lot better. Oshite kure. Oshieru. 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 Which is to teach, to tell, to inform, something like that. Want to find that one in the kanji section? We go like this, boom. We look up here. We got 1, 2, 3 on the very top left. We have that's a dirt kanji right there, dirt radical 1, 2, 3. So look right there, bam. And the big guy's on the right, actually 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the one that I kept clicking on earlier. It's this guy right there. And or no, wait, maybe it's not that guy. Wait, what am I doing? Click. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it should be that guy. Why is he not showing up there? Maybe if this guy's not there. Alright, so and then on the left, wait, why is that not working? What? Every time I look up kanji for you guys, it comes out wrong. On the left, I got 1, 2, 3. We could probably do the ko, or is that all one thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that all one guy? No, he's not. So there's the kid kanji. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Oh, that's because it's this guy. This is the one that I'm supposed to be clicking on. There we go. That guy with this guy. Yeah, a lot of them look pretty similar, unfortunately for everybody in the universe. Oh, is it not that guy? My goodness. Every time I try to look up kanji, it's just not the right way to look up the kanji. Oh, well. Let's see if it shows up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it should be around the 9-stroke thing right there. Doodly doodly doo, and of course it's not, because then I would actually look like an intelligent individual. Well, anyway, let's actually see what it looks like. Oshieru. Oshieru. We'll do the hashtag kanji. See what their recommendations are. Yeah, that's the one that I looked up. That's not the one that I looked up. I was going to do that guy. So I don't know why that guy didn't show up. So you see it's right there. I just must not have seen it. Okay, well anyway, Oshieru. Apparently the onyomi is kyo, like kyoiku, kyoshitsu. There's like classrooms and things like this. But what we're doing right now is Oshieru. So go back to here. Oshieru to teach, tell, inform. And exciting things like that. Click Oshieru to teach, instruct, tell, inform, to preach. Okay, preach. Preach it, brother! Once again, stop me anytime you guys have a question. Anytime you guys have a question. Oshiete kure. Oshiete kure. This is kind of a command form, but it's nice enough. Oshiete kure garumaru. Omae wa nan no tame ni tatakau. We actually already had omae, but might as well throw it in here in the yesterday's lesson. Omae. Omae. Oh, I should put those in those doohickeys. They call them parentheses where I come from, the land of the Zelnaga or something. So, omae. Oops, I should have had caps on. There we go. Omae. You. Blunt. Blunt. So only use that with your friends. Don't call your boss omae. None. Oops. None. None. It can also be pronounced nani, depending on context. Click. Non or nani. What? So when is it pronounced non and when is it pronounced nani? When there's a no after it, it's always pronounced nan, nan no, nani no doesn't work. When it's the o particle after it, nani o, nani mo, Nande, when it's a de particle, it's a de, nande. Although nani de also does work when it's the tool that you're using. When you're asking how do you eat like rice, how do you eat rice? Like what tool do you use to eat rice? Or by what means do you go to a place using that de particle? That gets a nani de. However, when you're saying why, it's actually nande. Nande, that means why. But when you're using nani de, it's like what tool are you guys using? Oh, when you're talking to your boss, call him by his title, or whatever his title might be, or by his name with san or something like that after it. For example, I was told that I should call the head of the company that I work at the shacho, which is the head of the company. Made sense to me. So I was told to call him whatever his job title is or whatever his name is, with a san or whatever after it. Or you can even call him like hata shacho or something like that. You can even use shacho as like, instead of san or sensei, you could say shacho or kacho. You're going to see a lot of chos at the end of names if you're at a company, because that's like the head of the company. Like the cho kanji means the leader of something. Yeah, so things like that. Omae wa nan no tame ni tatakao. The next kanji is tatakao. Boom. Oops. Ting ting. Oops, that didn't work out very well. Ting ting. There we go. Tatakao. Click. Click, click. So I don't know what kind of job you do. Let me know and I'll try to help you out there. To fight. To fight. There's a verb. To fight, not a fight. Boom. Alright. So, yeah, to call our bosses, yeah. Okay, so, so da na. So desu ne. This is basically the same thing as so desu ne. So desu ne. This is just one of those things that doesn't really matter that much. So desu ne. It just means, is that so? Or, actually, no, with the ne there, it's kind of like that's probably right. That's probably right. Like so is like the English so, let it be so. So let it be that way. So that way, des, it is that way. Ne, don't you agree? It is that way, don't you agree? It is that way, don't you agree? So that's kind of what they're saying there. So the na. The na is a little bit more blunt. It's a little bit more casual. So is the da. The na there is almost kind of like I expect it to be so. You're almost sort of prodding like, oh, that's right, isn't it, friend? Tomoyo. Not sorry, I just said that like it's kind of spooky. That's what I thought, friend. It's not like that. It's more like oh yeah, that you're probably that's probably what's going on there, isn't it, friend? Oshietu kure. So when we have a verb plus plus kudasai. Yeah, kudasai. Or even a verb. Well, this is getting into grammar points, so I'm not going to do that. Let's see if I actually have this on my website. I might already have a grammar lesson for this. So we go to individual grammar lessons, check out the te form combinations. On the actual te form, te kuru, te iru. Okay, so I haven't made one yet. Te kudasai and te kurudu is do for me. So verb plus... Oh, sorry. Te verb. Oh my goodness. Plus kudasai. Or even te verb. Let me just copy that. Te verb plus kude is so we'll put in parentheses kudasai slash kude. Oops, I just went to Japanese mode. This is kind of a please do verb for me. And that's basically how it works. The kudasai is more formal, more polite, more nice. Kude is a little bit more blunt, but it's fine. So these are two friends talking. And I want to emphasize that kudasai slash kureru are giving verbs. So please give to me the doing. Please give to me the doing. That's a very strange thing. Evan, I'm getting a new PC and I want to know how you got your Skyrim in Japanese. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should make a video about that. If you want to do the Sky UI stuff, Actually, maybe I can just show you. If you want to do a Japanese Skyrim, you got to download it, obviously. Let's see. If you go to library and you go to this game, you click on Skyrim. I think you can go to. Oops. Oh, I don't want to play it right now. You go in Steam to the properties, if I'm not mistaken, language, and you just switch it to Japanese. When you start modding, it gets a lot trickier, but if you're okay with just the way it normally looks and the way it normally goes, generally you don't need to do anything else beyond that. Just click Japanese and just jump right in. Just jump right in. You're good. Actually, most of the mods don't actually interfere with this. They will to some extent. You might notice when I'm playing that I'll almost go into a dungeon, and then the dungeon name will be in English for whatever reason. For some reason, that's just the thing that happens. If you want to start installing Sky UI, which is highly recommended, you'll need to do a few more tricky things. But let me know when you get a little bit more used to modding your game, because if you're not used to modding your game, it's you're just gonna end up deleting your game and having to reinstall it. If I'm not mistaken, I think Skyrim is on sale right now, so now's the time to buy it. If I were you, I would get the one that has everything in it. I think it might be the Legendary Edition, because it has everything. In it. I think it's got all the DLC in it. Yeah, it's got Dawnguard, Hearthfire, and Dragonborn. I might get that, but I'm afraid of what it's going to do to all my all my mods. It's only $10, so it's definitely worth it in my opinion. Oh, okay, just your laptop's dying. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so back to what Ulfric is saying. Remember we were talking about shachos and kachos? Look at his name. His name is Shucho, which is, this is the kanji for neck, and this is the kanji for long. So Shucho. Sorry, I should have added that in there. I think it's, no, Shucho. Yep, there it is, Shucho. This is sort of like the head boss, the head of an organization, the chief. So the chief executive officer or something like that. Yeah, we should totally add that in there. Shucho. Most of the Jarls of Ulfric are called that. Shucho. Oops, not in Japanese. Shucho. And this should be capitalized so I maintain. Shucho. Why do you do this to me, baby? Chief of an organization. Head of. Chief/head of an organization. So you can kind of feel how important that is because the kanji is neck and the cho for like leader. For example, if you know the word for school is gakko, if you take the ko there, gakko, and you add cho to the end of it, kocho, that's the principal of a school. So this cho right there is like the head of something, and then the neck is obviously the head of something as well. So this is like the head of the heads. Okay, so そうだな、友よ。教えてくれ。教えてくれ。This is just saying, please teach me. 教えてくれ。そうだな、友よ。たたた。教えてくれ。Please tell me. It says name Garumaru. Garumaru. お前は何のために戦う? お前は. So this is saying you, regarding you and nobody else. This is what the wall particle is saying. You and nobody else. We're just talking about you. お前は何のために戦う? Alright, so ために. Let's copy that. And maybe let's make this a new page. ために. Looks like it went way too far down. And I wanted to make this actually, maybe it didn't do this from last time. Click. In fact, I don't think this is the same page as last time. We wanted it on landscapes to give us more typing room. Alright, so back here. No, yeah, okay. Clicking. Alright, there we go. お前は何のために戦う? Let's jam this guy up to 36 so it's easier to see. Oops, enter again apparently. お前は何のために戦う? So, here's the subject of the sentence. お前は. This is the subject of the sentence. Highlight. We're going to make them red because it's a subject. 何のために. This is sort of all one chunka-dunka, so we're going to make them blue. And then 戦う is the verb. So, we'll make them green. That's a little bit too dark for the green. Alright, so, ために. Actually, we should just say tame. Tame as a thing by itself. Tame is purpose, reason. So notice how it comes after a noun. After a noun, so this is a noun. This is a noun. Treat it like one. But it's kind of its own fancy thing. So notice nan no tame ni. Nan no tame ni. Nan no tame ni. So after noun we have the no there. So what no tame? The reason of what? The purpose of what? For what purpose? So nan no tame ni is nan no tame. The purpose of what? And notice, why is there a ni particle after it? If it's a noun, why is there a ni? The ni, didn't type fast enough, the ni particle shows us that it's operating, the ni particle turns it into an adverb. So notice how the thing following it immediately is actually a verb, and that shows you what it's modifying. So nan no tame ni tatakao. So for what purpose do you fight? In fact, very frequently it'll have a ni after it. So it might even be good to just put a ni after it like that. Nan no tame ni. Whoops. Oh my goodness. There we go. Nan no tame ni. Ni. So yeah, the ni particle shows you like an adverb, because almost anytime they're talking about a purpose, you're doing the purpose, right? So you need to have a verb there. And that's why the ni's there. Nan no tame ni ikimashita. Why did you go? For what purpose did you go? Nan no tame ni tabemashita. For what reason did you eat? Or something like that. So it doesn't, I mean, it might be crazy to think of it like an adverb, but that's one of the functions of the ni particle after nouns and na adjectives like this. So, omae wa, regarding you, for what purpose do you fight? That's tame ni. That's tame ni for you. Boom. Tame ni. Oops. Tame ni. The purpose of a purpose. Okay. Oh man, we're still only getting 2 viewers. I thought we'd have more each time we do this, but I guess I'm just not popular like I used to be. /cry. Oh, oshite kure Galmur. Omae wa nan no tame ni tatakao. So why do you fight, Galmur?
Omae wa nan no tame ni tatakao.
Let's listen to that one more time. Boom.
ついてきた。我々は彼らの家族だ。
We got a bunch of bozos talking over each other.
そうだなと思う。
そうだなと思うよ。
教えてくれ、ガルマル。
教えてくれ、ガルマル。
お前は何のために戦う。
お前は何のために戦う。
我々は彼らの家族だ。
Blah 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 blah. All right, here we go. そうだなと思うよ。
そうだなと思うよ。
教えてくれ、ガルマル。
教えてくれ、ガルマル。
お前は何のために戦う。
お前は何のために戦う。
何のために戦う。Oh, it's 2 a.m. Oh, in the UK it's that late, huh? Okay. I guess all my viewers in the UK. All right, let's find out what purpose Galmur is fighting for.
オブリビオンの底までついていくぞ。
オブリビオンの外までついていくぞ。So this is a new kanji for me. Let's look at this kanji one more time. Can I get it bigger? Yes, I can. Alright, so notice there's like an outside encasing. It's got a 1, 2, maybe even a 3 stroke right there. I forget if it's a 3 or a 2, because I am a terrible teacher. 1, 2, 3. If it was me, it was a 3 stroke, but sometimes these new radical searching things just... Yeah, there it is. So it's a 3 stroke. 1, 2, 3. That's how I would have done it, just sometimes they don't work the way they're supposed to. Now on the inside, we have this bar on the bottom. This actually might not be one thing, but I'm pretty sure that we can just treat that like a little bar on the bottom. Boom. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it's not going to register the little bar on the bottom. You guys might be wondering why I'm so bad at looking up kanji like this. It's because I had to learn it the old-fashioned way, where you had to figure out just one radical and then look up how many strokes are after it. And that's how I had to do it when I was growing up. We had this huge kanji dictionary, legit this thick, maybe about that thick. And the way you'd look it up is that you'd have to know which is the chief radical, and then look it up from there with excess things. So that's just how I'm going to do it, because I'm sick of looking like a bozo in front of everybody. So one more time, we got, oops, didn't need that. Click. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, which is what we just found. So the leftovers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should just be 5 in addition to that. So 3 plus 5 is 8, so it should be right. Boom. Yep, see, there it is right there. Sokomare. Sorry, sokomare. Sokomare tsuite ikuzo. So, oops. Oh, I wish that. Why does it do that? I'm like 8 miles away from the link and it still goes off. If you're watching gshow.org, make that stop. Okay, the bottom, the soul. Okay, so the bottom of something. Soko. Oh, yeah, look at that. We got the kanji right there. Boom, boom. Soko. Soko. To the... Oh, sorry, the bottom. The soul, I guess. The soul. Okay, I want to point out the next kanji is iku. I just happen to know that one because it's an important kanji to learn. If you don't know it, learn it now. Iku. It means... to go. To go. To go to somewhere. However, when we add tsuite iku to it, this is te iku. Whoop. Actually, we should just make this its own grammar, its own verb because it's kind of its own thing. Tsuite iku. Tsuite iku. Let's add the kanji. Iku. There we go. Tsuite iku. It's its own guy, basically. Tsuite iku. It works with any sort of a moving verb itself. Tsuite iku. This is to follow someone. To follow. So, like, notice tsuite, tsukimasu. Tsukimasu is to attach, affix to something. Tsukimasu, tsuiteru. So, attach yourself to something and go, because it's just the regular old te form. You attach yourself to something and you go. Tsuite iku is to follow. You're going to attach yourself to somebody's butt and follow them somewhere. Iku, with them. So, oblivion no sokomade. If you watch the Tristana video, which you can check out on my YouTube channel, Evans Easy Jap. Oops, Evans. EvansEasyJapanese.com. Hit this up. If you go to my YouTube, click on the YouTube, you should be able to find a giant Tristana video. And those are on my playlists. Hit the videos and the Tristana video actually ends up talking about Made halfway through. So check out the... Oh, no, that was the command for... That's the one that I'm making now that I haven't made yet, Made. So Made means until a location or until a time, up into a point. So up until the depths of oblivion, the bottom of oblivion. So oblivion's end, oblivion's bottom. Made tsuite ikuzo. I will follow you to the depths of oblivion, is what he's saying there. I will follow you to the depths of oblivion. What a noble thing to say to somebody. Yeah, gshow.org is really good. I highly recommend it. It's a great way to look up kanji. I learned with the books, and I'm just so used to looking up the one chief radical and then looking how many things are after it. And I look like a bozo whenever I try to find all the other ones. Anyway, it's great for new learners. You don't have to go through the same stuff I had to go through. Okay, so tsuite iku. I will go. Zo is just a male the thing that guys do, and it just makes it sound more blunt and like, I'm manly. So, I will follow you to the depths of oblivion, I'm manly. Is kind of what's happening there. It just adds emphasis. It's like the yo particle, but a little bit more like, whoa.
Oh.
Okay, so, if you notice, he didn't really answer the question. He said, I'll follow you to the depths of oblivion. Oh, is that right? Shikashi, but... Naze, why? Shikashi, naze omae wa. Omae, once again, it's you. And this is the main subject, or the main thing that we're talking about, wa. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Shikashi, but naze, why you tatakao? Naze, why do you fight? Naze tatakao? Why do you fight? Watashi no tame de nai to shitara, nani yue ni? Watashi no tame denai to shitara. So if it's not for me, watashi no tame, if it's not for me, my purpose, watashi no tame denai to shitara. And this to shitara is sort of like if it weren't for me, To shitara, will that appear in the dictionary? Yeah, okay, yeah. So if we assume, oh my goodness, girl in a bikini, oh my goodness, cool in camo, Spanx. Yeah, so this toshitara, it technically isn't its own grammar point, but it's very common. This tara form this is actually suru shimas. However, this is a to particle, so this is a to particle followed by shimas, suru, but then the shimasu is actually in its tada form, if. So this toshite, if, is sort of like so something toshite. So something toshite is kind of like as that. So all right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's actually break this down. We'll jump into a new thing. Watashi no tame denai toshitara. Click. Watashi no tame denai toshitara. Great, yeah. So we already did watashi, me. No tame denai toshitara. Actually, I don't think we actually did watashi yet, so let's add that in here. Watashi. In case you didn't know, it meant me. Watashi. Oops, watashi. Not me as in Evan, me as in whoever's talking. Me, I, polite. Some people might even say that it's feminine, but I don't think that's accurate. My teachers never explained it that way. They were sort of like, it's just a polite way of saying oneself. Okay, so watashi no tame denai toshitara. So this toshitara, we're just going to translate its own thing. Toshitara. And just as I said it, yeah, I mean like assuming X. X toshitara, assuming X. And so what came before it is watashi no tame denai toshitara. Denai is just basically the same thing as janai. It's very similar to janai. So if it weren't for, so assuming it's not my cause, it's not my purpose. Watashi no tame janai toshitara. So this is denai, dewa nai, dewa arimasu, dewa arimasen, dewa nai. He's just leaving off the wa, denai, janai. And he's saying, if it weren't for my purpose, if it weren't for me, nani yue ni. This is yue ni. This is an interesting thing. Nani yue ni. Oops, yue ni. Maybe this ni doesn't need to be the nani yue. Nani yue. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was gonna say it's actually the same kanji as naze, I think. Yeah, if we type in the kanji for naze. Yeah, so this is the same kanji as naze. I was gonna say when I was typing it in, it looked like the same kanji as naze. This yue is a little bit new to me. Nani yue desu ka? Nani yue desu ka? So this is a little bit new to me. I don't use it that often. I guess I'm not the best one to explain what it is. But nani yue ni? So why? Why? Watashi no tame denai toshitara nani yue ni? So if it weren't for me and my purposes, why would you be fighting? Shikashi naze omae ga tatakao? Watashi no tame denai toshitara nani yue ni? Let's listen to that guy one more time. It is awesome. Oh, maybe I didn't go back far enough. Click.
教えてくれ、ガルマル。
教えてくれ、ガルマル。お前は何のために戦おう？
お前は何のために戦う？
Then what do you say? Oblivion no soko made tsuite ikuzo. I will follow you to the depths of oblivion.
オブリビオンの底までついていくぞ。
Oblivion no soko made tsuite ikuzo. I want to hear that one more time. His intonation, you gotta keep it. He kept it really high.
スカイリムの何をつもりだ？
Oh, it cut off there.
彼らには大切な家族がいるのだ。
Because he's got an important family, important clan.
彼らのうちの何人がお前の旗についてきた。我々は彼らの
If there's one thing I wish Skyrim would do, it would be that if somebody walks up to you, they just don't start blabbing at you in the middle of an important scene like this. Holy moly, we got a bajillion people in chat. Hey, everybody! Hey, we got 5 people and you guys are all talking. Also, Google Translate for smartphone. Yeah, Google Smartphone's decent. Just be careful with Google Translate because anything more than 2 words is gonna get you something really crazy. Yeah. Google Translate's pretty good for kanji. Yeah. Let me show you a little bit of Google Translate and how you can do something like that. Like oops, I'm in Japanese. Get out of Japanese. I'm in Google.translate. Is this how it works? Is that how you find it? Oh, yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's just go to Google. Google.org? What are they trying to pull on me? Ugh. All these tricky things. Google.com. What? How do you get the translate thing? What is this up here? Google Translate, great. So you find Google Translate, and if you're on your computer especially, and you're like, oh my god, what the heck is this kanji? I have no idea what this kanji is. I'll just plug it in, and I'll just copy, go to Google Translate and paste it in there, boom. Then I'll be like, whoa, and if you'll see this, and you'll be like, wait, it means hope, but how do I read it? You do this amazing thing, and you have this like little button right there, and you go kapwing, and it shows you nozomu, but also you can just listen to it.
Nozomu.
Nozomu.
Nozomu. Nozomu. Nozomu.
If you click it twice, it goes slower.
Nozomu.
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 Nozomu. Oh, that's interesting. It slows it down the second time so you can hear it better. That's brilliant, Google. Brilliant. I never noticed that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but never use Google Translate for translate. Yeah, Google Translate more than just a few things at once is bad. Why is this for everybody? I'm in Ohio, in America, so nice to meet you. I don't know if you can tell from my American accent, but I'm gonna get my gun and start shooting some deer. I don't know. Anyway, I'd love to hear the stereotypes about Americans. Please bring it on me. I didn't realize it was 3 a.m. in the UK. I'll start doing some in the morning over here. I promise. I'll do a few in the morning for you guys. Okay. 2 days in a row. Yeah, actually, I've been doing a lot of Skyrim playthroughs. I hope that was. Oh my God, 8 viewers. Oh my goodness. Hi everybody. Hi. You as circumstance or reason. Okay. That's a little bit of a weird one for me. I'm not too familiar with it just by itself. But yeah, I mean the kanji for nani and yue was just naze. Hello, by the way. Hi, Mr. Lore Master Noja. How you been doing? Anything good on your channel? Lore Master has his own channel. Please check him out. It's on YouTube. Lore Master Noja. Haha, that's why I have missed the last few streams. Yeah, they're pretty late. Yeah, sorry, Warvis. I just noticed it. The way the mobile app works, you can point the camera. Oh, that's right. They're doing camera identification. That's right. Yeah, with Skyrim, a lot of these are archaic posts. That's the thing about Skyrim is that you get a lot of old, ancient stuff like that. Well, geez, now they got 8 viewers. I'm energized. Let's get some more going. Holy moly, Skyrim it is. By the way, for all you new viewers, you could totally donate to me through my website on patreon.com. I'm going to be opening some new things, so take a look. If you start donating now, you'll get all access to all the stuff, all the rewards that I'm going to be adding in the future. I promise. I'll send you guys a message, and we'll get it going. I have to decide what I'm going to make those. Let's get back to studying. Oh my goodness, 8 viewers. I'm so super hyped. All right.
そうだな、友よ。
そうだな、友よ。教えてくれ、ガルマル。
教えてくれ、ガルマル。
お前は何のために戦う？
お前は何のために戦う？
何のため I had to hold that N longer. 何のために戦う。Alright, so he says, オブリビオンの底までついていくぞ。It's really interesting. Listen to when he goes up in his pitch.
オブリビオンの底
ま
でつい
ていくぞ。ついていくぞ。It almost sounds like he goes down there in the iku part of it. That's how Japanese intonation works. It's an up and a down system. Oblivion no soko made tsuite iku zo.
Oblivion no soko made
tsuite iku zo. Yeah, it's a very interesting intonation that you have to get used to. There's a great textbook called Japanese the Spoken Language. I recommend it if you have somebody to work on it with you. It shows you when to go up and down. Very, very, very useful textbook. The Romaji's terrible. Oh, and then we get back to, let's get back on task. He says, I don't think I wrote down the entire thing.
No.
Shikashi, naze omae wa tatakao. Shikashi, naze. Notice he uses naze here, then he uses nani yue here. So it must have like a more like important feeling to it, nani yue, because it's just why. But then he says, if it weren't for me, why would you be doing it? しかしなぜお前は戦う？しかしなぜお前は戦う？しかしなぜお前は戦う？
私のためでないとしたら何故に
Notice all that fancy stuff. I haven't donated a single yen. Yes, I'll be able to buy aluminum. Alright, so let's keep on going. Let's see what Garmal has to say after this exciting thing.
エルフが人間の運命を支配する前に死ぬつもりだ。
Alright. エルフが人間の運命を支配する前に死ぬつもりだ. Alright, so this is an interesting thing we have. つもりです. I'm going to just jump right into the end of that sentence. Oops. Let's write it down. エルフが人間の運命を支配する前に long one. Let's make this bigger. 死ぬつもり. Did he end up with yo or yeah, da? 死ぬつもりだ. Alright, so エルフが there's the subject. 人間の運命を there's the object. 支配する there's the verb. 前に死ぬつもりだ. So we actually have two sentences. I'm going to break it into chunks. This is like one whole clause right here. Then it's got a, what do you call those in English? You call those conjunctions. Conjunction. What's your function? If you notice, there are two verbs here. Suru is a verb, and then da is a verb. So let's jump right into tsumori. Let's crank this guy up a notch. Bam! Alright. So, tsumori desu. Tsumori is a noun, ends in des. It's almost always got a des with it. I'm gonna put the des in parentheses because it's not so important. Treat it like a noun, so we're gonna just say treat it like a noun, because it is one. Treat it like a noun. It means I plan on clausing. Whatever the clause is, whatever he's saying there is what he plans on doing. I plan on clausing. In this situation we have if it's a noun, so it'd be like karen no tsumori da, but that doesn't even, usually doesn't even use nouns before. It's almost always a verb or an adjective. It's not even an adjective. There's pretty much just verbs go before it. So I'm just going to make that usually and logically, really. Verbs go before tsumori. Tsumori. And they should be plain form verbs. Plain verbs go before tsumori. So here he says, he says, shinu tsumori desu. Tsumori desu. So, it is that I plan on dying. So, shinu is to die. Let's throw shinu in here. Always a good verb to know, shinu. It's not necessarily the most polite way to say die, but it's definitely one of the ways to say die. That's shinimasu, the mas form. It's shinimasu, so it's a little bit tricky one to conjugate. For some reason, is it the only verb? It's one of the very, 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 very few verbs in Japanese that end in a nu. This is one of those weird guys. To die. Emphasis, everyone, pay attention to me right now. Die in Japanese is not an action. In English, it's an action. If I kill you, bam, 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 and you get shot, and you say, I am dying. Think about the sentence, I am dying. What's happening is you're going, if you're calculon and you're hamming it up. And then when you fall over and you are dead. And dead is actually a adjective. In Japanese, shinderu, this is a state of being. So shindeiru equals currently is dead. So shinderu is actually you are dead. So be careful of that. Shinda means you died. Shinu means you will die or things die on the regular. Shindeiru means you are currently in the kaputnik stage. So be careful with this one. This is not to die. The teiru form is currently dead. So shinu tsumori, I'll plan on dying. Sorry, let me catch up to this. I'll die before I allow the fate of men to be... Oh, look at this guy. Lower Master Noja, are you just translating it before everybody? Yeah, Iku's definitely politer. Also, nakunaru, things like that. Nakunarimasu, to pass on. Yeah. Lower Master over here, he's giving away all the plot lines. Okay, for those of you who aren't aware of the grammar, like Mr. Lower Master Noja is, Edifuga, elf is the subject, so we got, bam. Edifuga, so here was our subject. Well, it's not even the subject of the main sentence. I want to point that out. Ningen no ume, this is the direct object, we'll just make them blue. This is the verb, we'll make them green. And then we have a conjunction, I'll just make them orange because orange is cool. Shinu is another verb. I'm going to make this the chief verb. Actually, sorry, it's not even the chief verb. It's actually the moderate verb. Tsumori is another noun. And we'll just make this sort of the actual entire verb. We're going to make them a dark green. So notice how there's this chief verb right here. Tsumori des. Des is the main verb. I have a question. What is going to shinu tsumori des? Well, here's a hint. It's I plan on. So you might not have realized it, but the actual verb, the actual subject of the sentence is watashi wa. It would get a wa particle because we have so many clauses after it. It needs to be a wa to qualify itself as being. When there's this many clauses and chunks of sentences in a sentence, you have to make sure that the main thing is going to get a wa. So watashi wa shinu tsumori desu. That's the actual sense. The actual sentence here is watashi wa shinu tsumori desu. I was almost typing ahead of myself. I plan on dying. When does he plan on dying? He plans on dying erufu ga ningen no unme o shihai suru mae ni. Mae ni here is mae ni. This is before something happens. Something happens. So before everything before it. Before everything before it. So let's make it our own little particle here for blah 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 xxx. Not a porno, so get your head out of the gutter. Mae ni. This is a noun. Treat it like a noun. The ni actually makes it an adverb type thing. But the mae is definitely, I'm in Japanese, is definitely a noun. So just treat it like a noun because just tack that ni onto it. It means before whatever comes before it. So whatever the sentence is before, let's make the x's so it's less confusing. Before xxx. Before xxx, baby. Yeah. Take a shower because you stink. So, before all of this crud right here, shinu tsumori da. I plan on dying before all of this stuff. So what's the sentence before it? What's this clause right here? Erufu ga, so elf. Erufu is elf. Ningen is human. Ningen. And this is sort of like humanity. Ningen. Like, you wouldn't use this for a single person. Ningen. This is human, people, humanity, humanity, things like that. This is sort of like humanity as a whole, like ningen no chikara, like human powers and stuff like that. Ningen. So that's what we're doing there. Oh, sorry. Let's go back to the main thing. Ningen no unme. Unme, if I'm not mistaken, is fate. Oops, I should do this in the English one. Unme is fate, destiny. And just to make sure I'm not crazy, let's look this guy up in ejje.weblio.jp. Unme. Destiny, fate, lot, doom, warui. I like the way the warui kanji comes after doom. Rightfully, warui means evil or bad or not good. So unme, fate, destiny, shihai suru, shihai suru, shihai suru. This is to control something. Shihai suru. To control. So, let's ask ourselves, what's going to be controlled? The O particle tells us what's going to be controlled. Before the noun, the subject, sorry, the elfu ga shihai suru maini, before the elves control. So before something, the elves are the subject. Before the elves control. What will they control? The O particle tells us the ningen no unme, the fate of humanity, the destiny of humans. So, I plan to die before elves control the fate of humanity. That's what he's saying right there. Galmur is gonna die before elves control the fate of humanity. And that's why he fights. That's why he fights. He's a totally... I don't know if he's noble or if he's insane. I'm going to change this to why Galmur fights. Why Galmur. Is that how you spell his name? Fights. And that'll be our deck for the day. Why Galmur fights. And that's your grammar explanation. A little bit of funny words, fun words, new kanjis. Let's zoom this guy out because he's way too zoomed in. Good enough for me. And I'm just going to check this. Let's see. Heading him $10. Thank you very much for the donations, Warbiz. EQW. Lord Master stealing my job. Yeah. Yeah. Ningen no XXX, baby. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to call it there. I think that was just about an hour. Any questions? I'll stay on for about 5 more minutes just on camera, ready to ask and answer any questions you might have. I hope this was fun. I hope this was entertaining. While you guys think of a few questions to ask me, or requests, go ahead and ask me some requests right now, because we still got about another week of me sitting around at home with lots of free time. So make a few requests. Just a reminder, check out my main website. Support me on Patreon. The more money I get, the more I make videos. I know it sounds like I'm a crass jerk, but it's very true, because I can say, nope, I'm not going to bother doing that because it's worth $60 to me. Economics is real. Individual grammar lessons you can check out. You want to know how a verb conjugates in a certain way. You can check out these awesome videos. I got like 9 of them. And I got to start making more of these, because honestly I'm just falling behind. Adjectives, how adjectives work and stuff like that. Who's in charge of the Japanese learners group? Janglish learners group. Oh, on YouTube. I was trying to figure out what the heck you were oh, no, that's on Twitch, isn't it? Actually, no, I don't know. I don't know who's in charge of that. Somebody just asked me one day if I wanted to join, and I was like, yeah, sure. I don't even know how to look that up. Sorry, I don't know who's in charge of that, but I'll try to find out for you, Lore Master. I am giving all I can, Evan, as a student. Well, thank you very much, Warbiz. Don't go broke. Please don't go broke. Make sure, I am worth $1 million a month, but you don't have to pay it all. Anyway, you just take it easy. If you have any requests or anything, let me know. I don't have any questions. Just to say it was very interesting. Cool. Thank you very much. I hope to watch your streams more often. Greetings from Barcelona. Oh, Barcelona, Spain. Oh my goodness. Do I know any Spanish? I know lots of curse words in Spanish. Que la chingada, boy. Tu cuyo es muy grande. ¿Por qué? Yeah, anyway, I just... ¿Qué hora es? What time is it? Alright, Kakatai. Great, yeah. Okay, so anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll stay on the chat log a little bit longer. Lore Master, I'll try to figure out who's in charge of the Japanese learners group, and the Janglish learners group, and I'll give you that information. But Espanol. I gotta learn Spanish. Yeah, I'll try not to make a fool of myself. I gotta learn Spanish. Actually, if you speak Japanese, English, and Spanish, you have a job right now. Lots of major companies are building factories in Mexico, and they want translators. They're gonna need trilingual translators. It's gonna be a huge demand. If you can speak all 3 languages really well, you do have a job in the future. So Honda, Showa, and all the Honda factories, and I think even Toyota's moving down to Mexico. So you're going to have a job. You're going to have a job with that sort of stuff. So I guess get to studying. However, if you're in Barcelona, I don't know how much you want to move to Mexico. I'd imagine the quality of life in Barcelona is a little bit better than Mexico. Don't get me wrong, Mexico, you guys are awesome. Just, I think Mexico is a 2nd or a 3rd world country, and Spain's got to be at least 1st world, right? Do I know Gimme a Flake Man? He speaks those 3. I do not know Gimme a Flake Man. That might be good to know him. What rewards are you planning? Rewards I'm planning, I'm a half-decent drawer, so I'm going to draw people pictures and send it to them in the mail. I'll have to ask for your address if you're okay with giving me that. And then I'll probably post the images online, so it'll be fun to watch. And I'll give you the original signed and everything, as if I'm famous. But I'll do that for you. It'll be a fun, goofy thing that I can do. I'm thinking about making bumper stickers, and I'll send you guys out bumper stickers with like goofy things that happen on stream, like the squid. I'm holding my sex with the squid right now. I'm gonna make a bumper sticker for that one. And then an arrow to the knee, maybe something like that. Maybe I'll make T-shirts or something like that too. I mean, maybe in the future, those will be fun to hand out. Other gifts I'm planning on giving out would be I might make some less than legal PDF files and ship them over to you. But also, yeah, I think it was you, Warbis, who said that people who donate a certain amount of money could request lessons. Yeah, definitely. Also, I kind of wanted to have people maybe even join me in Skype so they could ask questions or something like that. But I guess the chat's good enough. But I don't know. I think Skype might be more fun. You can actually practice speaking and stuff like that when we do certain lessons. Like maybe I'll have like Skype lessons where people who donate a certain amount can actually join in with Skype and practice talking. I do not know Gimme Flakerman, and maybe a few other things. If you have ideas for rewards, let me know. Thanks for doing these videos. Evan, please play non-Skyrim games. I would play non-Skyrim games. Nobody would want to watch me play League of Legends, right? Like, when they come out with the game in Japanese, maybe I'll play a few League of Legends games in Japanese. I still got to translate some of those. I've been yakking on for like 20 minutes. I'm going to call it. See you guys. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Facebook and Twitter so that you can get my my twits and my tweets and my Facebook posts when I'm gonna go live. Have a good day. See you guys. Thanks for joining.